Hello students, myself Professor Ankur. I welcome everyone for the GATE theory session on analog circuits. Today we are going to compare the different types of voltage amplifiers and power amplifier. So this is our sixth session on power amplifier. Let's start with the session now. So here we are trying to compare the family of voltage amplifier where there are three categories of BJT amplifier: common emitter, common base, and common collector amplifier. So they were also defining the configuration of the amplifier. So whenever we talk about the input impedance, output impedance, and gain, these are the three basic properties of an amplifier. So for the common emitter amplifier, the input impedance will be of the medium range, output impedance RC, and the voltage gain is going to be high. So the phase shift provided by the amplifier is going to be 180 degrees because the amplifier will be from the category of inverting amplifier. So output will be out of phase with respect to input. When we talk about the common collector amplifier, you will find input impedance on the higher side, output impedance on the lower side, and the voltage gain will be 1. And the phase shift will be 0, implies the output and the input will be in phase. Common collector amplifiers are emitter follower amplifiers or unity gain amplifier. They are also called as buffer circuits. Common base amplifier circuits will have high voltage gain, low input impedance, and output impedance will be RC, which will be on the medium or the higher side. But the phase shift will be 0 degree. So output and input will be in phase. More elaborate comparison can be seen here, where in the common base configuration, the common terminal will be base. In common emitter configuration, the common terminal will be emitter. And in common collector configuration, the common terminal will be collector. The input current for common base will be emitter current. For common emitter, it is going to be the base current. And for common collector, it is going to be the base current. The output current for the common base configuration will be IC. For common emitter, it will be IC. And for common collector, it will be IE. On similar lines, we can see the current gain defined as alpha, beta, and gamma, where gamma will be the highest of all. And alpha is almost approximately equal to 1. The voltage gain of the common base or the common emitter is normally shown as medium because when you see the gain with respect to the multi-stages amplifier, the multi-stage amplifiers will give you very high gain. So voltage gain amplifier for voltage gain of the common emitter or common base amplifier will be around 70, 80, 100, whatever it may be, depending on whether we are going for bypassed or unbypassed configuration. Whenever we go for unbypassed configuration in this amplifier circuit, even the gain can reduce to a value of 15-20. The common collector will give you a gain approximately equal to 1. And on similar lines, we can discuss regarding the input and the output impedance. Normally, when we talk about the common base amplifier, we take it as a pre-amplifier. Common emitter is basically an audio amplifier, and common collector is basically for impedance matching. So this is the basic concept of common base, common collector, and common emitter amplifier circuits. So this was all regarding the concept of, you can say, voltage amplifier. So when we talk about the power amplifier, we have already discussed the families of power amplifier as class A, class B, and class C. So the angle of conduction in class A was 360 degree. In class B, it was 180 degree. And in class C, it will be less than 180. Whereas when we talk about the Q point position, the Q point position of class A will be at the center of the load line. For class B, it will be at the zero level of the load line. And for class C, it will be below the zero level of the load line. If you recollect the concept of biasing, the class A was having proper positive biasing. The class B was not having any biasing. It was zero biasing. Whereas for class C, we used to go for a negative biasing. And when we compare with the efficiency of class A will be around 25 to 50%. For class B, it will be around 78%. And for class C, it will be around 90%. So if you see the overall effect, you will find class C as the better one because it is giving you the highest efficiency. So this is the basic comparison between the types of power amplifiers. So in this session, we have discussed the comparison between the various voltage amplifiers and the comparison of various power amplifiers. Thank you.